Deep in the African savanna, there's a creature that simply does not care about the rules. Meet the honey badger. With a thick hide and claws built for war, he is a four-legged tank. Survival here is a game of persistence. He doesn't wait for opportunity, he digs for it. Scouring through razor-sharp thorns and scorching sand, he hunts for the smallest prizes, anything to fuel his insatiable engine. Today, the badger is trading the dirt for the canopy. He spots a weaver nest perched high in an acacia tree. Most predators see these thorns as a barrier. He sees them as a staircase. With iron-tight grip and absolute focus, he hauls his heavy body up the vertical trunk, defying gravity in a display of unexpected, stocky agility. Navigating the thin branches at the edge of the world, he reaches the prize. A cache of fresh, protein-rich eggs. One slip means a bone-shattering fall. But for this outlaw, the reward is worth the risk. The feast begins. Using his powerful foreclaws, he cracks the shells like delicate porcelain. Look at that focus. He laps up the rich, liquid gold with methodical satisfaction. In the brutal economy of the bush, every calorie is currency, and the honey badger just hit the jackpot. He doesn't just eat, he savors the victory of a successful raid. For the badger, the world is a buffet, and he's the only one with a reserved seat at the table. Then comes the ultimate disrespect. After clearing the nest, he doesn't flee into the shadows. He decides to stay. He grooms himself with the calm of a king in his palace, eventually curling up for a nap in his victim's bed. It's not just confidence. It's a total lack of regard for the laws of the wild. He is officially the most arrogant squatter on the savanna. But a shadow is approaching. Enter the martial eagle, the most powerful aerial predator in Africa. With a 6-foot wingspan and bone-crushing talons, he is a sky-bound assassin coming home to reclaim his territory. The eagle returns to find a squatter in his bedroom. The confrontation is instantaneous. Locked on a narrow, swaying branch, two of nature's most aggressive warriors are caught in a high-stakes standoff. There is nowhere to run, and for the badger, that's just fine. He baring his teeth, standing his ground against a creature that usually kills everything it touches. The atmosphere is electric with the threat of violence. The eagle strikes with a flurry of feathers and fury, but the badger doesn't flinch. He rears up, unleashing a guttural roar that echoes through the trees. It's a chaotic dance of fur and talons on the edge of a precipice. The eagle tries to use its massive wings to throw the intruder off balance, but the badger is like a lead weight, snapping back with a ferocity that shocks the raptor. This is a battle for dominance where every second could end in a lethal tumble to the ground below. The eagle executes a desperate maneuver, sinking his talons into the badger's back and hauling him into the sky. He wants to drop the badger from a lethal height, but he's made a grave mistake. Mid-air, the badger twists his flexible body and sinks his teeth deep into the eagle's leg. Shocked by the pain, the eagle releases his grip far too early. The badger enters a terrifying, helpless freefall toward the earth. Shrugging off a fall that would have killed a man, the badger continues his march across the sun-baked earth. He is battered, dusty, and perhaps a little dazed, but his internal compass is still set to forward. This is what makes him a legend. It's not just the physical armor, it's the mental refusal to accept defeat. He treks across the vast, empty landscape, a solitary figure moving through a world of giants. His loose skin, a gift of evolution, acted like a built-in shock absorber during the fall, protecting his vital organs from the impact. But as he follows his nose toward the next scent of food, he is blissfully unaware that he is being tracked. He has survived the sky, but now the ground is closing in. Out of the heat haze, a new threat emerges, one that doesn't rely on a single strike, but on the power of the pack. The badger is entering the kill zone of the savanna's most efficient tactical hunters. He hits the ground with a sickening thud, disappearing into a cloud of dust. For any other animal, this is the end. But the badger rolls over, shakes off the shock, and stands back up. African wild dogs. They are the grand masters of teamwork. They don't fight fair. They fight together. They've spotted the lone, weary badger and began to close the circle with military precision. For almost any other creature, this is a death sentence. The dogs are fast, lean, and driven by a collective hunger that rarely goes unsatisfied. They move in silence, using the tall grass to flank their target, ensuring there is no escape. The badger senses the change in the air and stops. He knows he is being hunted. The pack tightens the noose, their ears pinned back, eyes locked on the small, silver-backed outlaw. This is the ultimate test of his never-say-die attitude. He is outnumbered, exhausted, and surrounded on all sides by the most successful predators in the bush. The stage is set for a final, brutal stand. The circle closes. The badger is now the center of a baying, snapping mob. But watch his strategy. He doesn't run. Running invites a chase, and he's too tired for a marathon. Instead, he spins in a frantic circle, his teeth bared in a terrifying grimace. He creates a no-go zone of pure aggression, snapping his jaws at any dog that dares to lunge. It's a psychological war as much as a physical one. He makes himself look so dangerous, so unstable, that the dogs begin to hesitate. They are used to prey that panics and flees, not a tiny titan that welcomes the fight. He lets out a series of high-pitched, rasping shrieks, a sound of pure defiance that grates on the dog's nerves. He is a small target with a very big bite, and he is making sure the pack knows it. A daring dog lunges in, grabbing the badger by the tail and dragging him backward through the dirt. It's a grave error. In a split second, the badger performs his signature move, turning 180 degrees inside his own skin, and slams his jaws into the dog's muzzle. The pack recoils in shock. They've realized this easy meal is a buzzsaw made of fur and fury. The standoff continues, but the momentum has shifted. The dogs are faster and more numerous, but they are losing the will to fight a creature that refuses to die. The badger's sheer ferocity has created a wall of intimidation that even a hungry pack cannot bridge. One by one, the dogs begin to drift away, unwilling to risk a permanent, debilitating injury for a single dinner. They've decided that the honey badger simply isn't worth the scars. He stands his ground, a tiny titan in the middle of the settling dust, watching as his enemies retreat into the golden haze of the afternoon sun. He has defended his life against the odds, proving once again why he is the most feared animal on the continent. He's won. He survived the sky and the pack in a single day. He starts to walk away, but the adrenaline is finally fading. The toll of 2 brutal battles and a 50-foot drop has finally caught up to him. His legs give way, and he collapses onto the cracked earth, spent and broken. It's a well-earned rest for the most fearless warrior on the planet.